welcome back to Monkey Wrenching. We got our carb hat here that is much shorter than we anticipated. So with that in mind, finding a way to seal this has now become numero uno importante. That's the best Spanish you'll ever get out of me. We either need to find a way to make this higher or find a way to make this lower. I vote we make it lower. That seems to me to be the most logical thing to do. So my idea is to shorten this. I've marked this down in here. I've got it threaded as far deep as I can possibly get it. And let's check and see exactly how far it went down. Now it looks to me it's only threading to right here. I don't see any mark on the threads past that. And our mark is right here. Okay, so we know the hole. So it's basically tapped down all the way in there. It's about as far as it can go. And the threads don't start until somewhere in there. So that explains, you see the buffer right there. It's the exact length. Okay? So my thought is we cut off that much. Basically cut it off about right here. That would be my thought. You can measure where it's light and dark. We would just cut it off right there. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threads up. So we'll cut it at 6. And we'll see how we like it at 6 threads. So we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. And that's where I'm gonna hack it off at. And we'll just slowly move it up from there until we're satisfied. And we just need to make sure we have enough threads. You know, basically what's left is the minimum that I want to have to bite on, but we need to make sure that everything here is going to work as well. Alright, let's get this one cut off. Same thing. But I'm not going to take the threads down more than that much. If we can't get it there, we're going to have to find another option. Let's take off about 4 or 5. About 4. 3.5 and 4. Alright, that should do it. We should be golden. Golden, pony boy. Alright, it's on, it's short. It's about ready to hit that bolt. We can't really go any shorter. This has to work, or we need to make a spacer. Oh no! So we need a spacer here. Alright. Just want to see if it fits. Well, didn't pull up the threads. Nothing's breaking. That's about as tight as I would ever need it. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it fits to me. So the arrow come in right there over the injectors, as you see. Normally they sit lower, clogging up the holes. I think it's pretty cool. That's gonna be it. Let's go take it over and see how it looks on the truck. Again, sorry about the fan noise, but here she is, folks. All we need to do, I'm probably gonna rotate this back down. I'll probably rotate it back down so it points down here. And then we'll scoop over, get up right there. Man, I really would like to space that up a little bit more. It looks mean as hell just sitting there like that though. Man, it looks angry. Arr. Rawr, it says. I know. Okay, so now all we need to do is get our oil lines plumbed and pipe the intake pipe, which obviously as you see is maybe 1.5 feet, 2 feet tops on each side, depending on how I want to run it. I will be running intercoolers later. Yes, you heard me right, intercoolers. We'll talk about that some other time. But for the moment, let's just revel and bask in the fact that I got the whole world. Oh no, I can't say that, huh? Anyway, yeah. Looking good. Looking good. Not bad for a day's work. So on a side note about making this here is what I ordered. As you saw by how tight the fit is right there, can you imagine what would have happened if I didn't have that and this is what came? I've been sitting here with my thumb up my, yeah. So, we got some big plans. My homie at HTS Motorsports sent me all sorts of cool stuff that unfortunately is too cool to use right now, so we're going to use it later. He even sent me a front-solid intercooler from the Bully Civic, which is pretty savage. I know I haven't really revealed it. I just kind of teased it like, hey, look what I got. It's something that has PFI sprayed on it. No, this is actually from, let me turn it back on. Much better. Now this is actually from the Bully Civic. I've been a fan of Brent's for quite a while, since back in the day when he first ran 9s. And I didn't believe Hondas could do what they could do. He proved us all wrong, and he's still proving us wrong today with all sorts of cool stuff. That coal truck is something else. But anyway, so yeah, this is where we're at. That's just a little anecdote. This, I think I'm actually gonna, woo! Man, that thing's loud. I think I'm actually going to use this on the V10. Teaser, I'm thinking about doing something similar to the V10. But it might be compounds and probably GT45s. I don't know, we'll mess with that later. For now, let's get this finished up. Thanks for finishing the video, watching till the end. I appreciate y'all. You mean the world to me. I wouldn't be doing this without you. I really wouldn't. There'd be no reason to me even building this truck. This is for you guys to watch. So, thank you. And let's keep going. Peace. A few oil leaks to button up. We got one right there in the gasket. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's just drained down. I don't think the oil drain is leaking at all. And obviously, I mean, I got no hose clamps on anything. They're just sitting in there. I'm pretty sure that one, because I didn't put any thread sealer in any of these. So I was just excited and wanted to start it up. It was cool to hear it go shoo. Turbo noises. Alright then. So as you can see here, that seal failed for sure. It was definitely tight, but we're going to put the seals that came with it, we're going to put that on. I'm pretty sure it's going to do better than this paper thing that came with the oil drain flange that I ordered, so I don't know. Alright, it is about 12:30 a.m. and I'm beat. Turb skis are looking good. Everything's looking good. We got our second charge pipe. I just got done fixing this. I was having an issue with pulling the stud right out of the carb, or out of the throttle body. So rather than rely on just this nut here, I went with these, and it's not down all the way. It's actually sitting on this right here, and I think I'm going to get rid of that because that's an open boost leak. I'll tell you more about why that's there tomorrow, but at the moment, I'm done. I'm beat. I'm tired. This is it for me. I'm turning in for the night, but I just wanted to record real quick what I did. I think this is awesome. This is just kind of a budget way to get it done at the moment. I'm going to make a nice hold down bracket for it, but man, that turned out good. And you can see my little hose clamp. It's holding a ring in there, and in fact here, I'll just take it out and show you, because I don't like how it's happening anyway. So Just do that there. Do that there. Okay. And see, that's why I should have just took that off. Too much pressure on the wing nut. Okay, let's get all these out of here because I bet you it's gonna like fling up when I take it off. Whew, it is hot out in this garage too. It's like 90 out here. So yeah, you see how that's... Actually, I think it smashed it down. But the problem is that this was actually moving around within the inside of this ring rather than staying still. Every time I try to tighten it down on the wing nut, this thing, as you can see here, you know, it was moving around a bunch. So that's why I opted to the all thread. There's obviously, you got some bolts down the very bottom holding it in, and that's just a substitute for these guys here. This is a 1/4 by 24, which is like impossible to find. This is 5/16 by 18, which is extremely easy to find. Just took some of our good friend steel stick, put a crap ton of it in there because I knew the fins weren't going to support any amount of pressure, and drilled the holes out using our Harbor Freight tapered bit because that thing does everything. And here we are. So basically, I'll probably take this off here and see if now we can get it to stabilize on the ring, which is on the inner adapter for this little spacer here, which goes to this other spacer, which basically just spaces everything because space. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm off to bed. I'll pick back up tomorrow. Drop this video is the last little update number 6, and this beast is running. Very much is running. But currently, it's not very happy. So we're just going to go ahead and back off here. We'll finish it up tomorrow. Peace.